I've tested and confirmed that the board is not functioning correctly for extruder 0. I'm going to show you how I've tested here. We'll set the temperature to something that should allow extrusion. We'll set that to ABS. We can see it's functioning there. Fan is coming on, and we'll let it get up to temperature. And now I have tried, purchased new stepper drivers just to confirm that it wasn't the stepper drivers, since that would have been an easy enough part for me to replace on my own. The new stepper driver that I tested with is there in the Z position, that red one. The original Z stepper is in the extruder position, and actually I'll go ahead and show you that, how I've confirmed that everything else is working. So we are up to temperature. It should allow extrusion. We'll go ahead and select the hot end and tell it to extrude 10 millimeters there, and nothing. And just so that you can see that it's not an issue with my web interface, we'll go ahead and we'll move axis, extruder, and nothing. So let you get a view of, well, I guess we're not going to get a view of both. Maybe. Oh, there we go. You can see that we are not getting any motion on the filament. I'm going to power this down. And we'll go ahead and swap the axes. Oh, it's going to be a little bit tough here. There is my extruder connection. And my Z-axis connection. We're going to go ahead and swap that. Well, if it'll let me. Plug Z-axis. I'm going to go ahead and plug the Z-axis into the extruder connection. So we can see there that the Z-axis doesn't move. It's connected up to the extruder path. Okay, so we are plugged in. Got everything swapped around. Go ahead and power back up. going there. And I'm going to go ahead and send this as a Z command now that we've switched between the axes. And if I set it as a Z command, I'll pop back into the terminal. Oh, sorry, we have to connect, don't we? Go to control here, and once everything is confirmed, okay, I'm gonna have to manually reset Z, aren't I? So we'll do G92 Z0 so that Z is homed. And we'll go ahead and try that control again. So we're on Z now. Oh, what a twist. Well, that's odd. We'll go ahead and do it as a manual control. G1 Z10. We'll try that. Okay. And that does work if I send it as a manual control. It's going a little bit slow. Let's see. F300. Okay. And we'll do G91 to set it to relative units. And that's working there. That's extruding, but now if we go in, and we are still, well, we're not going to get any motion out of the Z-axis right now if we try to extrude or retract, but that is where we are with it. So I've confirmed that the extruder moves, connected up to another stepper, then power it off. And we'll move the stepper that we've confirmed is working into the Z position. I'm sorry, into the extruder position. Apologize for my hands being in the way here. We're going to switch those connectors back. Because my hands are too big. Very delicate. Okay. So that is plugged in securely, and we'll just verify that. Okay, that's good there. Go ahead and extract that stepper that I just showed you works just fine, driving the extruder on the Z-axis, so we know the voltage is fine to drive that. I'm going to move the Z stepper, the original Z stepper, back to the original Z slot. Confirm pins are all lined up okay. Okay, that's back in there. And the orientation is correct. And we'll go ahead and put E stepper back in, and that is the one that we confirmed was working. And I'll go ahead and power it back on. just show you the voltages that are set for that right now. It's going to be a little bit tough to do one-handed. Maybe we'll be able to see it. Maybe not. We'll go ahead and get into ground pin. Oh, that's not going to work. Well, maybe we'll set that there. That should be fine. Okay, 768 on that stepper driver. And 827 on the Z stepper driver. So we'll go ahead and just reconnect up to the serial control. Put that all away. So we're well within tolerances. Go ahead and reconnect and set our temperature again. And recall, we could see the extruder moving, working properly when we were on the Z-axis, so we know that that's functioning. We'll go ahead and set our temperature again, PLA, and we'll let that get up to temperature. Should only take a moment because hot end and the bed in this thing is fantastic. I'm really hoping I can just get a replacement MKS-GEN L board for it to fix the issue rather than having to send out and send it back. So I like this one. We've got it tuned in pretty well. Alright, we should be nearing the temperature, should be 175 degrees as the minimum extrude temperature, but we'll let it get all the way up to 190. It's because if it can't extrude at 190, we're in trouble. Okay, and we are nearly there. 181, 184, 186, 85. Walking it in. 98, 189, and 191. So we'll go ahead and try the extrude again. This is exactly the same stepper driver that was on the Z-axis and moving it just fine. We'll go ahead and 10 millimeters extrude, nothing. 10 millimeters retract, nothing. And just to confirm that it is not the secondary interface causing the problems, we'll go ahead and move back into, and I apologize for the upside down screen here, but we'll go ahead and switch back into the unit's own interface, and we'll move extruder 1 millimeter increments. Nothing. And so we have both of them in frame. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and pin all this back up. put the original stepper driver back in. I tested that one on a different axis, and that one is actually definitely dead. So I imagine whatever took out that original stepper driver probably took out the board, or maybe the board taking itself out took out the stepper driver. But either way, that entire channel is dead. Please let me know what we can do about it. Switch back over here. Please let me know what we can do about it, or what you believe might be a good solution. I'd be more than happy with just a replacement MKS-GEN L 1.0 board, so I can fix it myself. I don't require the unit to be sent off or refurbished by anyone. I think it's a great unit. I'm happy to keep it. I don't want a refund or anything. I just want to see if we can make it right. I appreciate your time, and if you have any more questions, feel free to reach out to me with the email I provided. Thank you.